Alright, SoloGamer back, and we're still playing. Now, it's the guy's turn, and we have a vent here, so he can move through this vent. And he can come out any vent, basically, because this is not connected to anything. So he can come out in the incinerator room. Okay, so all that is done is he loses two adrenaline. You're not going to put a lockdown token because he successfully made it there. Okay, and now we have to draw an event card. So let's draw an event. And the only one we do is we activate the clones on this one. So this clone is going to attack this guard. And he kills him. So this guard is bit to dust. And then these hybrids are going to attack. So let's do one for each hybrid. Okay, no. No. Okay, and so then it is now her turn. We get her another adrenaline card. She moves over here to this incinerator. She loses 2 adrenaline cards because, well, that was with the cost of moving through the vent. You know, her fear went up 1. His fear went up 1. They're still pretty low. And so technically they escaped. And that's the end of the game. They made it to this thing and everything's good. Now, let me say a few words on this scenario here. Now, definitely this scenario is better than the one before it. I'll give it that. But man, I'm not even sure I played this right, to be honest with you. I mean, that just seems like it's a little too easy for them to move, get over here, make their intelligence challenge. I mean, it wasn't easy at first because you saw we kept getting tiles and we could never find the map of the icon card, and we could never pass the test and get the map fragment. And once we finally did that though, and we're able to get in here, we had to do a couple rolls to get the 6 intelligence. But once we finally did it, once you do that and lockdown starts, okay, so lockdown starts, it's just one turn to move from there to there. Doesn't say anything about any extra penalties. It just says, see, one player successfully accessed the incinerator control room. The incinerator becomes the exit. The player who reaches it escaped. Doesn't say anything about, you know, some kind of special thing with the vent or nothing. So that just seems a little bit too easy. I mean, sure, it was hard to get to where we were, but in the end, and then, you know, there was a lot of infighting on this one, and, you know, that kept the confusion up. So, you know, I probably did make some mistakes. I try not to, but I probably did. This is like a relatively still new game to play. This scenario was better than the other scenario. I will give it that. But so far, this game has not really wowed me yet. And this was the 4th scenario. I'm going to say this is decent. But it's like they try to complicate things. Go through, find the vent. So, you know, I was able, like I said, here's the vent, here's the incinerator control. Put it separate. There's a vent. I can come out basically anywhere there's a vent. It didn't say to, you know.
And nobody had to go over there.
Yeah. So I could have, you know, if I had put it right here, there's no door. So, you know, I couldn't get anywhere there. But if I'd put it right here, okay, then would I have had to come in there and then go through the vent again? Well, that's 2 actions. I could have did that 1, go through the vent, 2. You know, or look at this, messing up the thing map tiles with this crap. Okay, or I could have put it down here. Okay, I go in the vent. We got this whole system here, and it's just going, and you come out there. Okay, so 1 action. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I really don't. I'm sure I made several mistakes in this game. But as far as the base thing like that, okay. Alright, so this was level 7 escape, scenario 4. Next time we're going to be playing scenario 5. I hope it's a lot better scenario. I hope the scenarios get better. This one wasn't bad. It was just a little confusing with all the stuff on there. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't messed up as bad as the other one. So I hope to see you then. SoloGamer saying, have fun.